Hey everybody, I'm Corbin Hostler. Welcome to the Commander series here. Cracking Commander, if you will. Don't know if it'll be a regular thing or a semi-regular thing or not, but for now it's just some Commander videos, 1v1. I'm playing Karador. I love Karador. It's my favorite Commander deck in paper. Not quite as great suited to the 1v1 meta, but that's fine. Looks like we're playing against Kraum, Ludwig's Opus, Flying Haste. When an opponent casts their second spell, you draw a card partner along with Vial Smasher the Fierce. When you cast their first spell, it deals damage equal to that spell's converted mana cost to an opponent chosen at random. I think that opponent would probably be me. I guess that's pretty good. Okay, so this hand is so very good if it drew a land, and pretty bad otherwise, so we're going to mulligan. Oh man, come on deck. So again, this hand's great if we find a land. It's even got the tutor going for it. Sure, we'll try it. Look at that, we did it. So we can play our Sakura Tribe Elder on turn 2 here. So this hand could work out pretty well, actually. We're playing Abzan combos. There's a ton of combos in the deck. Honestly, too many to go through, but also too many to really play optimally. There's so many different lines, and I'm not at all confident we're going to play completely right here. Well, he gets to see our hand. I probably takes, okay, wants the mana screw us. That's fine. Oh, look at us, so lucky. Alright, so we'll get a Bayou here. We'll play the Satyr Wayfinder and hope that it doesn't come up blank. Okay, great, we've done it. So I only get one of these. Is that how it works? You put a land card. Okay, well, Command Tower it is. Alright, well now we're making some progress. This is pretty good. Now all of a sudden this hand's like pretty solid. We can play Liliana next turn. Yeah, play Liliana. If we had actually had the Sakura Tribe Elder, we could have played Sakura Tribe Elder this turn. Left it open, played Liliana. Well, maybe. I guess we wouldn't have had that land necessarily. We could also Eternal Witness for something. Like Gaddock Teague. That might be pretty good. Might be great, actually. I think that's probably what I'll do, actually. I could also just get the Horizon Canopy. That would mean that next turn we could go Liliana and Dryad Arbor and then have a 5th lane after that. That's probably worse. You get cards that'll actually do something to him. The Gaddock Teague may or may not do anything, but it's probably pretty good. I don't really know like what his commanders want to be doing besides just sort of wrecking us, but like he may just tap out for Vial Smasher here. Oh, or he's just gonna hold up counter spells for us. That's fine too. Alright, that's a pretty interesting draw. It means that instead of playing the Dryad Arbor, we play the Gaddock Teague and the Vamp Tutor. Let's combat first. These guys don't have flash, right? Okay. I mean, this will almost certainly get countered, but honestly, that okay, that's actually kind of odd. I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, it's because he wants to. Okay, so he wants to kill it instead. Sure, whatever, that's fine. Now, what am I going to Vamp Tutor for? That's the question here. I think I might Vamp Tutor for Viscerous here. So I can play Liliana and Viscerous here. Now, he's still just holding up cards, but... So we get the Scrubland. Yeah, it seems like the one we want. Now, is it worth vamp tutoring here, or is it worth just because there's not exactly high impact cards we're getting if we go get, you know, one thing with it and one drop or whatever. And since we can get anything, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast it and see what happens. So he might actually counter it. Oh, this Walrus Stronghold might be pretty nice now. All right, he's got a couple islands. The Choke's an interesting choice, but I don't think it's correct here. Birthing Pod is another interesting choice. Might be better actually. I'm actually on board for trying the Birthing Pod here. It's a very high upside card to resolve, and it's one that makes him having removal bad. Sure, give it a shot. What a lucky draw. All right, we'll see if it resolves. I'll probably, okay. Ah, unlucky. I couldn't have tapped this for mana this turn anyway, so it's not like we lose out on anything. It's not like I could have played around that, but it is unfortunate that we didn't resolve that. Well, he's tapping out. Yep, okay, here comes this thing. Flying Haste, 4/4. This card's actually huge, huh? Now, I could Volrash Stronghold or Gaddock King to the top. Does that do much for us? And then cast it? I actually think I'm going to do that. It's an opportunity to resolve a card that's very good against him. And if I use this and this to do it, I then have white, green. Yeah. Yeah, I like this. We're might even be winning the race, but it probably messes with a lot more cards. It obviously messes with a lot more cards in his hand than it does ours. So I think having the opportunity to resolve that's pretty important. And he's got these creature lands that come in and at us as well if we just get into some sort of weird racing situation, but it's possible, say we turned off 2 of the cards in his hand or whatever with Gaddock Teague, then that's, you know, it's pretty good. And he's got this flying. This guy's gonna hurt. He's gonna Snapcast and Ulcerate, I guess. Seems honestly kind of fine. Oh, he wants to get our Liliana with Thoughtseize. Sure. That doesn't seem that great for him, to be honest. He dealt himself 2 damage. We drew Animate Dead. To Animate Dead back. Nothing here. So we have 1, 2, 3 creatures in our graveyard. So our Karador costs 5. Yeah, so we could spend 5 mana to get it back. I could also just Animate Dead a Liliana or whatever and then combat. He's got a counterspell open. So maybe I just maybe I Animate Dead pre-combat. On Liliana. See if he counters it. Okay, he doesn't, so now we move to combat. I think we go ahead and get in for all of them, because if he flips my Liliana, that's great. We don't get to activate the Stronghold this way, but because the Liliana resolved, I'm fine with that. And he's going to fall to 8. It's pretty good. We actually have a Liliana's actually as a 1/3 is a sweet blocker for Snapcaster Mage. Okay, well, here comes Soul Vial Smasher. Yep, bring it on. Interesting race going on here. I'm going to Stronghold back my Sakura Tri-Builder so we can trigger Liliana. Play it. Sack it. Go get a land. Looks like a forest will be fine here. Actually, I guess we probably need a plains most to round out what we're looking at. Okay, what to do with Liliana? We can make each player discard a card. I could return a creature to play. Non-legendary creature, though, so it can't be this guy. So I think we swing with both of these. Honestly, just kind of getting the zombie here was sort of the value. And he just wants to take a bunch of damage. It's fine with me. Alright, so I'm going to bring back Revoker. So we can name Creeping Tar Pit. These are what? CREE. None of these say Creeping Tar Pit. Non-land card. Oh, that's awkward. It is not Pithing Needle. Ah, that's rough. Well, there you go. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to play perfectly. I mean, it's fine. It's a 2-power. It's out of just as the Tri-Builder anyway, so what else could we name out of his deck? What could he have here? Ralzeric or something, maybe? Jace. Can't cast Jace or Ralzeric. What's a Planeswalker he could cast? He could cast, like, Dak Faden. I think this is what we name. I mean, I didn't realize Revoker couldn't stop creature lands, but that's fine. He can't cast a Planeswalker of 4 or more anyways, but he could cast a Dak Faden, so we'll name Dak Faden. Whatever. The whole line. I mean, making him discard a card probably has some amount of cards that he can't play due to Gaddock Teeg. So making him discard probably doesn't do anything anyways. Putting him to 5 and just getting the zombie is kind of what we wanted to do. And then just getting back to 2-power with Phyrexian Revoker, and we just sort of are going to swarm him to death. Which you can't say is how I expected to win games ever, but you know, it's certainly a possibility. Okay, so he's coming at us here. Interesting. Alright. Well, I guess he's going to cast a spell and that'll kill Liliana. Now, I don't actually know. Is it just commander damage that kills you, or is it commander damage from one commander? I actually don't know the answer to that. I would think it's by one commander, but... We just have lethal here, right? He blocks 2, 4, takes 6 currently. And we can even stop in our... Well, we're theoretically not dead to this, right? I think it takes 21 commander damage to kill you. Okay. Not the best draw. Don't think I'll be returning any ones to play. So I may as well just do this. Do this. Swing out with the team, right? No reason. We're at 8. So I guess if we got fogged or whatever, we're going to get cryptic. We can't cryptic command us. So if we got fogged, we lose the game anyways. Well, the creature, this would kill us. This and this, plus him just casting a spell would kill us regardless. I think we just swing out and try to kill him. I don't think we can try to play around too much here. And well, here comes moment of truth. He's going to activate his dudes. Yep. He can only activate one of the... He can't activate both, thankfully. He's still dead, right? He still blocks 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and takes... Oh, he takes 4. Oh, I mathed poorly. But we were dead anyways to him just having a spell. Lightning bolt, kill us. I mean, the thing is, we took that line, that aggressive line, whatever. But if he could just, he activates Creeping Tar Pit, attacks us with that and this, puts us down to 1, and then Vial Smashers with Pyroblast to kill us anyway. So like, there wasn't ever anything we could do to win the game. What did he just do? What? Just wanted to show off, I guess. Okay, you got me, man. Congrats. Seems kind of unnecessary. Okay, well there you go. It was a close game. If we had drawn non-Canopy Vista on that last turn, could have been a lot different for us. Either way, it was actually a pretty good game.